going on with y'all, man? You know what we're here to talk about tonight. How did y'all feel about the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight? I want to talk about it tonight. I'm gonna get into it tonight. How did y'all feel about the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight? Let me make a poll real quick. How did you feel? How did you feel? How were you guys feeling? How did you feel about the fight? Hold on, give me 1 second. How did y'all feel about the fight? I want to know, man. Absolute embarrassment. Was it an absolute embarrassment? Embarrassment to boxing? Absolute embarrassment to boxing? I think not. Absolute embarrassment to boxing. Let me know. Or great business for Mike. Let me know. I'm in here. I'm optimistic today. Let me know. Let me know how y'all feel about the Jake Paul fight. I just want to make a poll real quick. Just want to make a poll. How did y'all feel about the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight? Let me know in the poll, bro. How did y'all feel? Did y'all feel like it was great business for Mike? I'm on the side of great business for Mike. Let me just lay out my thing. Listen, Mike is 58 years old. Mike is half a century old, bro. The man is, a year away from his, 2 years away actually from his 60th birthday. The man is half a century years old. For you guys to believe that he was supposed to get, his clock cleaned for your, your entertainment purposes, for your viewing pleasure, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. I don't have a problem with Mike making some money, bro. Mike has paid his dues to society. Mike has paid his dues in terms of boxing. The man was the youngest undisputed champion. One of the greatest boxers of all time. One of my favorite boxers of all time. Um, yeah, I absolutely think that he was deserving, of the money ploy. He was deserving of it. I don't have a problem with Mike cashing out. I don't have a problem. I understand some people may feel that they feel bamboozled, they feel robbed. But listen, man, when you want to participate in the circus, when you guys want to be a part of the circus, you guys are gonna get the circus level, circus level entertainment. Think about the sideshow you guys were paying to see. You guys wanted to see a man fight a man that was 25 years his senior. Mike Tyson is 25, years Jake Paul senior. The man is 27, and Mike is 58. So you guys got what you paid for. I want to know anybody. Does anybody think differently? How did you feel about the Jake Paul fight? Did you feel like you were robbed? Do you want your money back from Netflix? Some of you guys probably want your money back from Netflix. Let me know. Let me know, man. I think we can all. I think we all can agree that we never want to see Mike in a ring again. I never want to see Mike in a ring again. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to see Mike in a ring. I don't want to see him, unless he's like, doing some light sparring, or just getting some exercise. And I'm not mad at that. But in terms of any type of exhibitions, in terms of any type of fights in the future, I never want to see Mike in another ring again in an exhibition match. I think that should be it, bro. Mike, you got your 20 mil. We're gonna send you off, bro. You got your 20 mil. You're one of the greatest boxers of all time. That's it, bro. That's it. No more. No more huge paydays for Mike. Respectfully. And I'm not trying to stop Mike from eating. That's my whole point here. That's my whole point of saying why I don't have a problem with Mike caking off. I don't have a problem. There's a lot of celebrities. I seen Magic Johnson, Shannon Sharp. There's a couple of celebrities hating on the money ploy. I don't understand why niggas is hating on the money ploy. There's a couple of niggas hating on the money ploy. Listen, we live in America, land of capitalism. If people wanted to pay to see a sideshow, they wanted to pay to see a sideshow. Yeah, let me know. We got a couple people in the building. Let me know how you guys felt about the boxing match. How did you feel about the fight? Somebody says, wait, somebody voted great business for Mike. I agree. The person that voted said great business for Mike. I agree. I think that this was great business for Mike. I'm not mad at Mike making a couple, making 20 million. I'm not mad at Mike making 20 million, bro. If you mad at Mike making 20 million, you're just a hater. You know? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game, bro. Don't hate the player. The player, the player's out here. He gonna do what he gonna do. He gonna make his money. I'm not mad at Mike making 20 mil for a fight, bro. Even at 58 years old, even at, being a quarter century old, I'm a half a century old. I'm not mad at Mike caking off. I'm not mad at Mike, having a money ploy, bro. I think if you're mad at that, you're just a hater, you know? The same people that are mad at Mike making 20 mil, the same people mad at Mike are the same people wishing he would have got his clock clean, or the same people that would have loved seeing him on that canvas, and right now in a hospital bed eating a hamburger through a straw. You can't trust those people. Those people are novice. Salute to Running Man. He says, "Sup, my man, reverse skinny dude. Do you have gastrointestinal issues with this burping persist?" I'm not burping. I'm actually clearing my throat. I got a lot of mucus in my throat, so I'm clearing my throat. I don't know what you're talking about, burping and all this other stuff. I don't know what you're talking. Can you stick to the topic, man? We're talking about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Stick to the topic, bro. Back to the topic. Listen, man. You know, if you want to say that this fight was a travesty, if you want to say that this fight was an embarrassment for boxing, if you want to say that this was a sideshow, if you want to say that this was a circus, if you want to say that this was absolutely ridiculous and it should never happened, I agree with you. I agree with you. Somebody says chug a beer. I'm gonna chug one later. Maybe not right now. I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about the fight. I want to talk about the fight. Let's talk about the post-fight backlash. I want to hear how you guys feel about Netflix. Should Netflix continue to do fighting exhibitions? Should they continue to get into the fight business? I think Netflix has proven themselves that they cannot handle that type of viewership. That type of bandwidth of people wanting to see an exhibition. They're probably going to have to go back to the drawing board in terms of what they're going to be using, in terms of, yeah, man. What the type of equipment they're going to be using for streams. Tim says it was rigged. Tim, I agree. I agree it was rigged. Tim, let me tell you something, Tim. I think it was all rigged, all of it. Not the whole, the whole card, but I think everything was rigged and calculated up until, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about Mike turning around for the cameras to see his ass cheeks. That was telegraphed. How they fought in the ring. Everything was telegraphed. All of that was telegraphed, scripted. I think it was rigged as well. I think it was rigged. Move the channel says, "Are you MAGA?" I am an independent. I am not a MAGA, and I'm not a Kamala Harris pronoun using man. I am an independent. I'm an independent thinker. I'm an independent voter. I have my own brain. I'm not on the Democratic plantation. I'm not on the conservative right-wing plantation. I'm on neither. I can think for myself. Now, let me tell you something. I don't necessarily rock with either political party. So I don't necessarily rock with either political party. But I don't rock with the Democrats. I do not like the Democrats. But let's talk about this bout. Alan says 100% rigged. I agree, Alan. Alan, I agree. 1,000% it was rigged. It was absolutely rigged. The whole thing was rigged. It was a circus. It was a circus. You know? So Alan says, hold up, hold up. I don't have the hold up right now. Maybe I should hold up. Maybe I should plug that in. Hold on. Maybe I should get that the hold up. Maybe I should let that roll tonight. Yeah, I want to know how you guys feel. Do you feel like, okay, we could come to an agreement that it was rigged? I don't have a problem with people saying that it was rigged. If you feel like it was rigged, you feel like it was rigged. I feel like it was rigged. But do you generally feel that it was a bad look for boxing? That's what I think we should focus on. Was it a bad look for boxing? Do you think that this was a bad look for boxing? You know, let's be honest. Jake Paul has a name in boxing. Whether you like him or not, whether you agree with him or not, he has a name in boxing. He's his name rings bells. You know, his name rings bells. He's important to boxing. Now I'm not saying that he's valid. He's definitely not valid. I never said he was valid in boxing. He's not valid in boxing, but he does have a name. He clearly can sell out an arena. He clearly can get enough viewers on a product when it comes to boxing. So I mean, he has a name in boxing. You could kind of push these YouTubers to the side and kind of like dismiss them. But by way of YouTube, by way of streaming, by way of YouTubers making a name for themselves, they have brought themselves a legitimacy to the boxing arena. Right now his record is 10-1. You know, is it legitimate? But it's not legitimate. But I mean, it's respectable. He fought some guys that are important. He fought some guys that Tommy Fury. That was a real bout right there. Somebody says Mike needed to play that light bill. That's a fact. I agree. I agree. Mike wanted to pay that. Listen, man, I think that Mike has bills like anybody else, like you, like me. We all have bills. Mike has to pay some bills. Maybe Mike is on his last dollar. Maybe he has to pay a mortgage. Maybe he has to pay off a property. Maybe he's trying to build his investment portfolio. Maybe he's trying to run up a bag. I'm not mad at Mike getting a bag. Now let me say this in terms of what I'm talking about here. We got 18 people in the building. I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me say this. I'm not mad at Mike running up a bag. I'm not mad at Mike getting a cash grab. Here you have Mike Tyson, a man who has given his life to boxing. The man has paid his dues. The man was the most entertaining thing in boxing at one point in his life. He's given a lot to the sport. He's given a lot of time and effort and work and dedication to the sport. Why shouldn't a guy like that be able to get a $20 million payoff? Why shouldn't a guy like that be able to get that? So, for anybody to hate on Mike Tyson getting a $20 million bag, I have an issue with you. If anybody should be able to, make some money off of the industry of boxing, it should be the veterans. It should be the Mike Tysons. It should be the Floyd Mayweathers, the Roy Joneses of the world. It should be those guys who have dedicated their lives to the sport. So I'm not mad at Mike getting a $20 million bag. I think if you're hating on Mike getting a $20 million bag, you are a hater. You are a hater. And listen, I'm gonna tip my hat to Jake Paul. Jake Paul, he listen. Let's say it. Is anybody in here gonna give Mike Tyson 20 million? Is anybody in this building, anybody in this chat, gonna give Mike Tyson 20 million? Are you guys gonna pay $20 million for a podcast? Are you guys going to pay $20 million to go to an autograph signing of Mike Tyson? Are you guys going to pay $20 million to see him in an interview? Are you guys going to pay $20 million in any facet of his life to get a service from him? No. You guys are only going to pay $20 million to see a 58-year-old man get in that ring and box, right? To do what he's always done. Well, you got it. You got it. And you shouldn't be mad at a guy who has dedicated his life to boxing getting that type of bag. You shouldn't be mad at that. You should not be mad at that. Somebody says should have gotten more for Tyson. I agree. I think Tyson should have gotten the 40 million and Jake should have gotten the 20 million. You know, if I had it my way, you know, let the legends eat. You know, it was sad seeing Muhammad Ali. Anybody old enough to remember Muhammad Ali fighting at the tail end of his career. Clearly the boxing skills wasn't there. The mental decline was clearly setting in. You know, he was dealing with ailments, still going in that ring, boxing. It was sad to see that. I mean, I don't want to see another boxing legend go out like that. I'd rather a boxing legend go out like Mike Tyson did with a respectable exhibition, right? A respectable bout, going in there, a dude in there who has respect for Mike Tyson, bowed to him, gave him his flowers, gave him a $20 million bag. I would rather my boxing legends go out like that than for them to go out like how Muhammad Ali did. Muhammad Ali was in serious bouts at the tail end of his career. We saw how Muhammad Ali was getting in that boxing ring, and he clearly should not have been in those boxing rings at that point in his career. But he had to do it because you know, a lot of those boxers back in those days wasn't making a lot of money, so he had to do it financially, you know, for his family, for, you know, whatever bills he had to pay. I think that was sad. And I love Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is one of my favorite people ever of all time. He's one of my favorite people of all time. But it was sad to see that. What Mike Tyson and Jake Paul did, you know, whether you like it or not, it was a respectable exhibition. You know, they wasn't trying to clean each other's clocks. They wasn't trying to knock one another out. They wasn't trying to put each other on the canvas. It was a respectable bout. What are you guys mad about? What are you guys? I hear people like Shannon Sharp, Magic Johnson, two people who ain't gonna put money in. Michael, is Shannon Sharp, with all the money that Shannon Sharp is making off of YouTube, off of the Shay Shay Club, right? The Nightcap. You know, ESPN, all the money that he's making on is he going to give Mike Tyson a $20 million bag? Is he going to promote a fight and give Mike Tyson a $20 million bag? All the bitching and the moaning, all the crying and all the, you know, all the stuff that he's critiquing Mike and critiquing the fight is Magic Johnson. Because I see Magic Johnson as well. Is Magic Johnson going to give Mike Tyson a $20 million bag? Jake Paul had enough respect to say, you know what? Mike Tyson has a name. He has cachet. He's a legend. I'm going to have a boxing event. I'm going to have an event. I understand that Mike is 25, 26 years my senior. He's half a century years old. But Mike Tyson still has a name. He's a legend. Let me get in this boxing ring. Let's do an event. And let's give the people an exhibition, you know? And you guys paid for it. A lot of you guys subscribed. You know, listen, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game. That's how I feel. You know, let me know how y'all feel, though. Let me know. Hey, we got 33 people in the building. I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I want to know what you guys, I want to hear from you guys tonight that are mad that Mike Tyson made $20 million off of this fight. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you guys directly. Salute to David. He says, I've subscribed. Salute to David. Salute, David. Thank you, David. I respect that. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. Samuel says, "Are you serious? They marketed this fight as a fight of the century, so deceive millions to pay for this BS fight." Now let me stop you right there. The fight of the century. If you believe that, if you believed that this was supposed to be the fight of the century, a 58-year-old man, if you believe that a 58-year-old man and a 27-year-old man was going to have the fight of the century, you are an idiot. Respectfully, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These are not two men in the prime of their lives. One is, but Mike Tyson is a half a century years old. How was you support? How did you legitimately believe that a 58-year-old man was going to have a respectable bout in a boxing ring? Clearly, you know nothing about boxing. Clearly, you know nothing about age. You know, when people get to that age in their lives, things slow down. You know, the athleticism, the power, the mental decline, the mental fog, joints, you know, pain, old pain in the body, neck pain, back pain, leg pain, feet pain. All of these things set in at an elder stage in life. For you to think that these two men were supposed to have the bout of the century, you are an idiot to believe that. Come on, man. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Samuel says, when you hand them the 20 million bag, then go telling us not to be mad. Yeah, you should not be mad at that. You should not be mad at that. You should not be mad that a person that has dedicated their lives to boxing, Mike, we're talking about Mike Tyson here. You should not be mad that a man who has dedicated his life to boxing, he's given his life, blood, sweat, tears to boxing. You should not be mad that he got a cash grab. That man deserves it. That man's deserving for all the pain and the suffering that he had to go through that media. All the pain, all the shiesty individuals, the Don Kings of the world, stealing money from him, from the justice system, throwing him in jail. That man deserves it for all the nonsense that he's been throughout his life. He deserves a $20 million bag to be sent on his way. It's the least you can do from all that you have robbed, all the happiness that you have robbed from him. Why not? The man has given his life, blood, and sweat and tears to the game. I think it's selfish of you. It's selfish of you, Samuel, respectfully. No disrespect to you, Samuel, but I think it's disrespectful for you as a man, however old you are, to think that a 58-year-old man was supposed to get in that boxing ring and get his cock clean. I think it's disrespectful of you. You know, I don't know if you ever paid for his fights, whether you paid for his pay-per-view fights or if you paid for, you know, any other fights when he was, you know, when he was in his prime. But I think it's disrespectful for you, you know, to come years later and to expect a 58-year-old man to get in the boxing ring and get his clock clean. I think it's disrespectful for you to think that. Respectfully. You know? David says Mike was robbed all his life. Absolutely. He was robbed. He was taken advantage of. Shiesty individuals, shiesty promoters, you know, people in his life taking advantage of him, taking advantage of his good graces, of his generosity. He's been taken advantage of. The least he can do is get a $20 million bag and be sent on his way. That's the least we can do for our legends. That's the least we can do for the people that have given their life, blood, and sweat and tears to the sport. That's how I feel. All these people crying and bitching and moaning and talking about, oh, the fight this and the, oh, Mike this. And ain't not one of these people going to give Mike Tyson any money. Ain't not one of these people going to donate some money to Mike Tyson. Ain't one of these people going to check on his family. Ain't not one of these people going to put a $20 million bag in his pocket. So what are we talking about here? Is Shannon Sharp, Magic Johnson, anybody that had a problem with that bout, are any of them going to pay Mike Tyson $20 million? Are any of them going to feed his family? Are any of them going to make sure his bills are paid? Let's be real here. Salute to Jake Paul. Jake Paul had a respectable bout. He has respect for Mike Tyson. You know, Jake Paul could have knocked Mike Tyson out. He really could have if he wanted to. He had respect enough for Mike Tyson to say, you know what? I really have a lot of love and respect for this man. You know, I look up to him. You know, he's an inspiration to me. I'm not trying to knock his clock off. I want to have a respectful bout with him. Had a respectful bout, had a nice little sparring match. Both of them got paid. What are you mad about? What are you mad about? What are you mad about? You know? What are you guys really mad about? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are you mad about? What are you mad about? David says, I feel sorry for Miji. He has to go back to the ring. He didn't ask anyone for a handout. George Foreman went back in the ring at 45 years old. Listen, man, that's the thing with a lot of boxers. A lot of boxers had to go back. You know, they didn't save any money. They didn't they didn't take care of their finances. Didn't have any investments. I just talked about Muhammad Ali. Anybody saw, the last years of Muhammad Ali in terms of being in the ring? Not the last years of his life, but his last years in the ring. It was sad. And Muhammad Ali was fighting to, really pretty much to pay off his bills. He was paying his bills off, financially. He was doing the things that he needed to do. Hey, Gapper, you can get out of here. If you don't like me yapping, you can get out of here, bro. Nobody's asking you to be here. God bless. Get out of here, bro. You don't like my yapping? Get out of here. Nobody's asking you to be here, bro. God bless. Rambo says, I was rooting for Dixon Mayas. I'm so he lost. That was the early prelims, right? I didn't get to see the only preliminary bout that I saw was the Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano robbed. Robbed. The woman was robbed. They robbed that Puerto Rican princess. They robbed her. They robbed that. That I was gonna say something real disrespectful. I was gonna say something real disrespectful to the people of Ireland. Had to pause myself and remember. Yeah, they robbed that Puerto Rican princess. They robbed her. That white girl was headbutting, hitting with the head. Headbutting that Puerto Rican princess, man. Robbed that girl. That white girl was headbutting that Puerto Rican girl. You want another one? The referee, that referee was trash. Should have been doctoring points. Should have been, giving her warnings. Amanda Serrano won that fight. She won that fight fair and square. She won that fight. Now, I never saw the first fight they had. They had a fight before this fight. This was actually a rematch. So I never saw that first fight. But this fight, the one that I did see, that Puerto Rican girl put in work. She beat her. She beat her fair and square. That white girl was hitting upside the head with the forehead. Another one. Forehead smashes across her face. Listen, man. That Puerto Rican princess won, man. That Puerto Rican give that Puerto Rican princess her flowers, bro. Kai says, please pray for my friend, everybody. She tore her artery, and there's a 60% chance she'll die. I don't know if that's true, Kai, but I want to send respect to you, and I want to send love and light to your friend. I hope that she makes a fast recovery. I hope everything works well with you guys. Absolutely, that's sad to hear. If that's true, that's very sad to hear. I hope everything works well. I hope everything is I'm sending love and light to your situation and to her and to all of her loved ones, man. That's very sad to hear. I hope that she pulls through. Hope everything goes well, man. It's very sad to hear. Salute to Kai though. If that's true, that's sad to hear, man. Yeah, man, that's crazy. How did you guys? Taylor kept headbutting that one. Absolutely, she was headbutting that girl, And I'm gonna be real with you, Amanda. No problem, Kai. All respect, Kai. All respect, bro. Yeah, that's a sad situation, bro. I hope she pulls through. I hope everything is well, bro. Sending love and light. Um, yeah, but with the Amanda Serrano thing, bro, I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. That was the best fight on the card. If we really be honest about it now, if we look back at that, if we look back at that card, that was the best fight on the card, bro. That was a good fight. I was thoroughly entertained with that fight. Thoroughly entertained. That was the best fight on the card. Because that Mike Tyson Jake Paul, it was an absolute. It was a circus. It was a circus. It was a circus. It was what it was. It was a circus, bro. You know. But you guys paid for the service. Um, let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys a question. Is it true that Netflix raised their price on their subscription based due to this fight being on their on their streaming service? Did they raise their price? Did they raise their price? Did Netflix raise their price on their streaming service? I want to know. Somebody told me that Netflix raised their price during the bout. While the day that the fight was happening, the Netflix raised their price. David says, "I like your channel. It's all about. Is it all about boxing talk or other stuff?" No, we talk about a bevy of different things, mostly politics and trending news. This boxing match is trending news, so it's mostly politics and trending news over here, David. That's what we normally talk about. But I do talk about boxing from time to time. It depends on the bout. Depends on if it's fighters that I care about. Like any fighter that I care about, I'm talking about. If Tank or Terrence Crawford or Canelo was fighting, or somebody that's worth talking about, yeah, we're going to be talking about it. But it's not based around all fighting and all boxing and stuff like that. It's mostly trending topics and politics mostly. Um, Rambo says my new stepdad came in with a pint of milk and he's super cool. A pint of milk. Hey yo. Somebody says my Netflix was just $4.99 in UK. Okay, so I guess they didn't do that. Okay. In UK, it was only $4.99. That's interesting. Okay, maybe the information that I got was wrong. Maybe the information that I got was wrong. I was hearing that they had raised the prices on the Netflix subscription during the fight. Maybe the information I got was wrong. Maybe it was wrong. Um, I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Um, what happens from here? Let's start with salute to David. He says I resubscribe just to watch the fight. That's what's up. Salute. Um, Let me ask y'all this. This is what I want to know, right? This is what I want to know from everybody in the room. We're gonna start with Mike Tyson first. This is what I want to know from you guys. What does Mike Tyson do now? Do you guys want to see him in another fight? Do you guys want him to sit down somewhere? Maybe do some commentating, maybe do some interviews, sit down somewhere. Where does Mike go from here? Because my opinion, Mike needs to sit down somewhere. Mike, we gave you 20 million. With all due respect, we love you. You're a legend, one of the greatest to ever do it. But I never want to see you in a boxing ring ever again. This is it. You got your $20 million payday. You made a lot of money. I'm not mad at it. What does Mike do from here? Somebody said chill. J Biz says chill. Okay. David says I think Mike should do acting. I agree. I think acting would be interesting with Mike. Somebody says I feel like Mike should retire now because he's old, but I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Mike needs to sit down somewhere, retire, get in your rocking chair. Somebody said podcast. He was doing podcasting, but he decided to quit. You know, maybe he got tired of being in front of people, talking to people. But he was doing podcasting at one point. He was doing podcasting. I think it was called the Hot Box, Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. Yeah, he was definitely doing podcasting, but I guess he decided to stop. He didn't want to talk to people anymore. I don't know what it was. Somebody said Mike should go to Disneyland. That's not a bad idea. He has kids. He has young kids. I think he could take to Disneyland. Mike and Jake both got robbed, but hey, we'd appreciate you both never to step in the boxing ring again. Somebody called Mike a predator. Come on, bro. Mike is not a predator. Mike is a married man. Mike, you know what I mean? Mike is a Mike has settled down, bro. Mike, you know what I mean? Let's stop holding Mike's past against him, bro. The man has moved on. Mike is a family man. You know, he came out just to entertain you guys. Yeah, he paid his debt to society. Yeah, like you know when somebody paid their debt to society, they have continued to remain that they were innocent for the crimes that they have been charged with. I mean, come on, bro. The man is a family man. He's not out here doing, you know, reckless things to young women. You know, let's give Mike a break. Give Mike a break, bro. Give Mike a break. Somebody says Mike has a weed business. I heard. Oh yeah, Mike does have a weed business. Yeah, man. You know, maybe he wants to invest more. You know, capital in his you know, weed business. Maybe you know that's not a bad idea. Yeah, man, good ideas. Now, what should Jake do next? What should Jake do next? Who do you guys want to see Jake? Like, make no mistake, Jake is gonna fight somebody else. There's no way around it. Jake is going to fight someone else. Who that is, I don't know, but he will be fighting someone else. Who do you want to see Jake fight? Please don't say Canelo, because he don't belong in a ring with Canelo. Not after what I saw. What I saw in that ring, he has no business in a ring with Canelo. He has no business in a ring with Canelo. No business. Um, Maybe another retired fighter. Um, maybe somebody coming up in ranks. Somebody said Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury would maul him to death. Tyson Fury, man, Tyson Fury would give him a whooping like he would never forget that type of whooping. Tyson Fury would just be tagging him. Tyson Fury is bigger than him. Tyson Fury like Tyson Fury would just maul him. He shouldn't be in the ring with Tyson Fury. Um Somebody said I want to see Jake versus Logan. That's interesting. Jake versus Logan. I would like to see that. Jake versus Logan. I think they should look into that. Somebody says, why can't Jake employ Mike to help train him or open a boxing club? That's not bad. Yeah, man. You know, Jake getting trained by Mike. That's not a bad idea. But do you guys have anybody that you would like to see him fight? After this fight, I don't think I want to see Jake Paul fight anybody. I don't like his boxing style. I don't like his work in the ring. I wasn't very amused with it. I know he didn't have much to work with because I mean Mike is 58 years old, but still I didn't enjoy the bout. The fight he had with Tommy was a little bit more interesting. But that was a lot of people. A lot of people thought that that was a bore. Somebody says rematch. We don't want to see a rematch, bro. Oh, rematch with Tommy. Okay, rematch with Tommy. I like that idea. I like that idea. Another Tommy bout. That would be interesting. I would like to see another Tommy bout. Yeah, why not? I think another Tommy bout would be interesting. You know, he did lose. He can avenge himself from that bout, from that first one they had. Nobody said Floyd. What about Floyd? He fought Mike Tyson. Maybe he get in there with Floyd. And anybody? Does anybody want to see Jake and Floyd? Does anybody want to see Jake and Floyd? Does anybody want to see Jake and Floyd? You know, Floyd fought Logan Paul years ago. Oh no, no, no. I don't want to see Roy Jones. No, 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 no. I think if Roy Jones I think if Roy Jones were to fight Jake Paul, it would be the same. We would be talking about the same thing. It would be the same thing what we saw with Mike. You know, And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of the novice boxing fans, they got exposed because they were the ones salivating. Oh, Mike is gonna get in that ring and he's gonna demolish Jake. Oh, did you see the clips on Instagram with Mike? He was hitting that bag. The novice got exposed. Any boxing enthusiast, anybody that knows anything about boxing, they saw those clips and they were looking like, there's no cardio. Mike is just showing you little 5-second clips of him hitting a bag, him sparring, doing combinations. You don't see him really doing any cardio. There was nothing in those Instagram clips that were showing you that he could go 8 2-minute rounds with a 27-year-old. It was 5-second sporadic clips. Him hitting a bag, doing combinations, boom, 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 boom. It wasn't him, on a treadmill, jumping rope, doing anything cardio. Him running. It wasn't him on an elliptical. It wasn't he wasn't showing anything of cardio. A lot of y'all were just salivating off of him doing combinations and him like sparring. The boxing novice, they got exposed this whole bout because they were the ones mainly pumping up. Oh, the boxing match between Jake Paul is gonna be crazy. Oh, Tyson, he's gonna demolish Drake. I mean, he's gonna demolish Jake. Gonna be crazy. Y'all were the ones salivating. Anybody that knows anything about boxing, they realized what this was. It was a money grab. It was a cash grab. It's a cash grab. And I'm not mad at the cash grab. If anybody deserves a cash grab, it's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson deserves a cash grab. Somebody says Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. That's a terrible bout. I don't want to see that. I want to see Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder. We've been wanting to see that fight for a very long time. Think about it. Both of them are, they've kind of fell out of the top, heavyweight, discussion. Both of them are looking for wins. I would love to see Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua mix it up. I think they both have something to prove. We've been wanting to see this fight between them two for a long time. I think Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder is a better fight. Yeah, man. Somebody says Deontay Wilder is trash. Y'all don't want to see Deontay Wilder get in the ring with Anthony Joshua? I think right now, if Anthony Joshua got in the ring with Deontay Wilder, I think Anthony Joshua would wash him. I think he would wash him. Right now, if Anthony Joshua gets in the ring with Deontay, Anthony Joshua washes him. I think he washes him in 8 rounds. 8 rounds, I think he washes him. I think he'll knock him out in 8 rounds. That's a fact. I would love to see it. I think they both have something to prove right now. Both of them have something to prove. I think if they want to make a name and start climbing back up those heavyweight ranks, I think they, do that bout. Whoever wins, and you can start making your way back up that heavyweight ranking system. But I think that it would be a good fight. We've been wanting to see that fight for a long time. At one point, that was a super fight. So I would love to see that. Somebody says, what products do I use for my beard? I use a product called Badass Beards. I'm actually sponsored by them. Badass Beards. I use that. I wish I had it next to me, but I don't have it next to me. But it's a product. Let me see if I have it over here. Hold on. Nah, I don't have it. Yeah, I have It's called Badass Beards. Badass. You can look up the company. Incredible product. The pomade for your beard is absolutely. It smells. I've never smelled, because normally pomades, they don't smell good. Badass Beards, they have some of the most sweet smelling pomade you've ever smelled in your life. They have beard oils and different things that you can use for your beard. Yeah, Badass Beards. Badass Beards. Incredible product. Badass Beards. I'm actually sponsored by them, so you guys should check them out. Badass Beards, bro. Somebody says Fury is number 1. Is Fury still? No, Fury is not number 1. Usyk is number 1. Usyk is the undisputed champion. What are you talking about? Fury is number 1. Usyk is the undisputed lineal champion right now. You know, ain't nobody. Tyson Fury is old news. Somebody says boxing is trash now. It is. It is. But it's only trash because the top guys are not fighting the top guys. That's why it's trash. It's not trash because there's not great talent out there. There's great talent out there that we would love to see. But the top guys are not fighting the top guys. You need a guy like a Joe Rogan. I'm about to say Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan and Dana White look so much alike. You need a guy like Dana White that could come into boxing and get the top guys fighting the top guys, man. The boxing fans, they're tired of waiting 3, 4, 5 years for fights they want to see. We want to see the fights now. You know, yeah, man. You need a guy like Dana White. Dana White could clean up boxing. He clean up boxing like that. Now, it's not going to be easy because you're going to have a lot of promotions that have been around for a long time, and they're not going to let a guy like Dana White just strong arm his way in there and just start, pushing his weight around. But if boxing had a guy like Dana White early, I think boxing would probably be the number one sport in America. I think it would overtake the Super Bowl because people get very territorial over their boxers, especially when boxers come from Latin America, like Mexico and different places like that. People get very territorial over their boxers. So when you add that element, like a boxer from Mexico or a boxer from PR or Dominican Republic, and you add that, boxers from different places and different countries. Here you have countries going against other countries, rooting. That's almost like how soccer is. If boxing was promoted right, if it had the right promoters in it, it would be bigger than Super Bowl, in my opinion. It would be bigger than the Super Bowl. It would. I think it would rival FIFA if we had the right promoters. We don't have the right promoters. The promoters, it's too political in boxing. Boxing is too political. You know, all these damn belts and all these sanctioned bouts and people ducking fights and ducking smoke and all this stuff. It's ruined the sport of boxing. If you had a guy like Dana White, boxing would be in a better place. I think it would be more money in boxing as well. Or maybe what's that? The Saudi King, a guy like the Saudi King, he can fix boxing too because he has a lot of money. You need guys like that. You need guys like Dana White and the Saudi King. I think those two people, they can fix boxing. You know, I think that those two could fix boxing. You guys are still talking about the Trump thing. Listen, guys, and don't get me wrong, we're going to continue to talk about politics, but let it go, man. Donald Trump won. He's building his cabinet right now. Just stay tuned, bro. We got more to talk about politics. It's mostly the Democrats. It's time to move past the 2024 election. Donald Trump is your new president. Let's move forward, bro. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I said it from day one that the Democrats were tone deaf to the American public. I said that the Democrats were abandoning the I literally said it before anybody had this criticism of the Democrats. You could go back in my streams and I was saying this stuff. I was saying the Democrats abandoned blue collar workers. They didn't care about what middle class blue collar workers were talking about. They were tone deaf to the American people. I was saying this earlier, way before Kamala started running for president, way before the first debate with Joe Biden. I was saying all of this. So I wasn't surprised when Trump won. I wasn't surprised. I was probably one of the only people that wasn't surprised he won. So, I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Kamala either. I didn't vote for neither one. So I'm not mad though. I'm not mad at Trump being the new president. Who is the best boxer at the moment? Please. In my opinion, pound for pound, I'm gonna take Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna take Terrence Crawford pound for pound. I think Terrence Crawford is the best boxer right now. Um, right now, I think he's the best boxer pound for pound. I think pound for pound. His last bout, I wasn't too impressed, but he I think he moved up in weight, didn't he? He moved up in weight. That's not really his size. But I think pound for pound, I think Tyson Crawford is the best fighter right now. You know, if you ask me who's on his heels, I still got Canelo. I got Canelo. I think Canelo is on his heels, but I think that it's Tyson, Terrence Crawford, excuse me, Terrence Crawford is pound for pound the best. Somebody said Tank. Listen, Tank is the face of boxing. Make no mistake. Tank is the face of boxing. Make no mistake. His last fight with what was it, Frank Martin, I believe. Was it Frank Martin he fought? His last fight, that was phenomenal. He put in phenomenal work on that dude. Right now, Tank is the face of boxing, but I don't think he's the pound for pound best though. Pound for pound best, I don't think it's Tank. I think pound for pound, Terrence Crawford is the best. I think Tank is top five. I think there's no way you could say Tank is not top five right now. Right now, Tank is top five best boxers right now. No question. But is he the best? I don't know if he's the best. But right now, he is the face of boxing. He is the face of boxing. Make no mistake about it. He's the face of boxing. Somebody said nobody messing with the boogeyman, Tank Davis. Yeah, Tank is a bad boy. I just told you. I think he's top five. He's top five best boxers right now. No question. There's no way you can't, like his last bout, the way he put in work in his last bout, there's no way you can say he's not top five right now. Somebody says, are you watching UFC tonight? No. I'm not really too big on UFC. I like UFC. I know John Jones is fighting. I don't know who he's fighting, but I'm not big on UFC. I like it, but I don't watch a lot of UFC. I don't watch a lot of UFC. I do need to get back into it because there was a point where I was really getting into it, but I kind of fell back again. But I think I may have to get back into UFC because I do like it. I do like watching it, but a lot of times I just kind of, I'm not really interested, and then I may see something I like, and then I get back into it. But yeah, well, I'm not too big on it though. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too big on it. Check Tank out too. Thanks. Yeah, listen, man. Tank is a bad boy, bro. Tank is a top five fighter. I think if you don't have Tank in your top five right now, pound for pound, top five of all boxers right now, I think you're just a hater. Tank is a top five boxer right now. There's no way you can deny that. And I think right now, Tank is probably the most exciting boxer. Not the best, not the most skilled, not pound for pound the best, but he's probably the most exciting boxer to watch. I think right now Tank is the most exciting boxer to watch right now. What do you think about Shakur Stevenson? Listen, man, I'm not a fan of Shakur. Too much dancing in the ring. Too much running around with Jay Prince for me. Yeah, he's a boring fighter. Shakur is just boring to me. He's very boring. Shakur is boring to me. He's boring to watch. He's boring in interviews. He's not an entertaining, like when you're in the fight business, because you got to think a lot of people think boxing is boring right now. A lot of people, boxing is not like in its a heyday like it used to be. So at least be exciting. If you're not going to be exciting in the ring, at least be exciting on the mic. Like go back to Floyd, right? A lot of those Floyd fights, I mean, they weren't. I mean, they were defensive masterpieces, but it wasn't necessarily exciting. It wasn't like excitement in the ring every 5 minutes. They were defensive masterpieces, but they weren't excitement in the ring. But you know what? You know what? Floyd did. You know what he lacked in. Flair in, not necessarily flair in the ring, but excitement in the ring. You know what he picked up on the mic. The man was a great promoter. The man was a great talker. He was exciting on the mic. Pause. But he was a great talker, right? He knew how to promote a fight. And a lot of boxers today, they don't have that. They don't have that flair. They don't have that charisma. They don't have that star quality. And that's what Shakur doesn't have. He's boring. He's boring in the ring. He's boring on the mic. He's boring. He's a boring fighter. You know. That's why I said Tank. Uh. Uh. Higher. If I'm boring, why are you watching me? Why are you here? Why are you here? Higher. If I'm boring, why are you watching me? Why are you watching me? Why are you here? You have to ask yourself. Sometimes when people insult you, you have to really ask. You have to ask yourself, like, I want you to take a deep, like really think about this, Higher. I'm boring, but you're here watching me. You're here. Why are you here? Why are you here, bro? Because I'm a grifter. Well, if I'm then yo, bro, get out of here. I don't want you here. How about that? I don't want you here, bro. So now you think I'm boring and I don't want you here. So will you leave? How about that? I'm not even gonna put you in timeout. Let's see if you have respect as a man, and we'll say, hold on. Let's see if you have any respect as a man, and we'll leave. That I'm telling you, I don't want you here, and you're bored. Let's see if you have enough dignity and respect to just leave on your own. I'm not even gonna time you out. I'm not gonna ban you. Leave on your own. Leave on your own, bro. Leave on your own. I don't want you here. And you too, Jimmy. You can leave too, Jimmy. You get out of here, bro. I don't want you here neither. Higher, Jimmy, get out of here. You're bored. I don't want you here. Leave. Jimmy, you want me to get over it? I'm not getting over it. I don't want you here. Leave. Easy as that. I'm not going to ban you. I'm not going to put you in timeout. Leave. All right, well, if you're not going to go nowhere, I'll just time you out. How about that, Welcome to the block party, Jimmy. Welcome to the block party. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the block party. We need some Kool-Aid and we need some alkaline water, all right? Welcome to the block party, bro. We need Kool-Aid and alkaline water. Yeah, man. Somebody says, "Why is my hat so small?" Maybe because I'm just too close. Is it still too small? If I'm back like this, I think because I got it too tight on my head. Somebody says, "Do comments help your live grow?" You can say that. You can say that. Hey, Jacob Ray, stop spamming. That's your first and last warning. Stop spamming. All right. So you continually scamming. I'm putting you in timeout. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all gonna learn today. All right. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me, bro. Stop spamming. Stop spamming in there. Yeah, it's always Jay Blizz. It's always squares in the chat. It's always weirdos. It's always weirdos. It's always weirdos. It's always somebody weird like dog. Like I'll never understand this generation of kids coming up. Oh, you're boring. Oh, you're this, you're that. So why are you here? I'll never understand the logic in being bored somewhere or not liking the content that is somebody's doing, and you're just in the room staring at them, typing away at them. Oh, it's boring in here. Oh, you corny. Like, so why are you here? Why are you on my page? You got to think about all the places you could be. All the places you could be. All the YouTube channels, all the lives, all the videos, all the comment sections, the Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, cable television, all the places you could be, and you're sitting here staring at me, telling me you're bored. Get out of here. What the hell? I'll never understand it. Somebody says they want attention. You're right. You're right. You're right. They want attention, you know? See, I don't come from that era though. I don't come from that era of that type of logic. You know, when I was coming up, if we thought something was boring, we thought something was, like boring, we would just leave. You know? Don't get me wrong. We trolled back then when I was a young man, we trolled. We did all of that. But if we were legitimately bored, we're not going to sit here and have a whole conversation about how we're bored in your chat. We're just going to leave. Like these young niggas coming up, they'll be bored, sit there, stare at you, and have a conversation. Like, dog, like you young niggas. Let me talk to you young niggas. You young niggas is soft. Y'all soft. Y'all soft. Y'all weird. Y'all mushy on the insides. That's why you want to have conversations and chats about how bored you are in a chat room. Because you're weird. You're weird, you're soft, and you're mushy. Get your bitch ass out of my chat, go do some push-ups, and get out of my chat. Care about you young niggas. Get the hell out of here. You make me sick. You gonna have a full conversation about why you're bored in my chat. That's weird. I'm from Long Island. Yeah, I'm from the beautiful suburbs of Long Island. Yeah, man, cause it's a lot of these younger kids, man. These like young 20-year-olds, 18-year-old. It's a lot of them that have that type of mentality. I know it's not. I know it's not older people. I know it's not people in my generation, and I know it's not people in the generation older than me. It's young. It's kids younger than me. People younger than me that have that type of logic where they're gonna stay in a chat, be bored, and have a full conversation about it. Exactly. Somebody, J Biz. Do you know how many times I've said that before? J Biz, I've said that 100 times. I've said that to my friends. I've said that to a lot of people. I think that SpongeBob SquarePants, I think that it brainwashed kids. I think it brainwashed kids. J Biz, think about it. When we were coming up, we had masculine cartoons. And I know this, I know we're going off track here. But I want y'all to think about this. Please listen to me. Listen to me clearly, right? I want to break this down. Let me tell you why SpongeBob SquarePants brainwashed kids. Because when SpongeBob SquarePants came out, it represented beta males. It represented beta. Because SpongeBob is a beta male. He's a fry cook. He's weird. He's socially awkward. He's everything that beta males represent. And you got to think, when SpongeBob came out, he was a phenomenon. He was a phenomenon. He was everywhere. Everybody was watching him. When I was coming up, it was masculine cartoons. It was Power Rangers. It was Ninja Turtles. It was Batman animated series. It was masculine. It was masculinity. It was masculine content. When SpongeBob SquarePants came out, it represented everything beta male. And when these kids were coming up, that's all they watched. They watched beta male content all the time. So when they're coming of age, they're identifying with the beta male philosophy of beta male identity. When I was coming up, I identified with Batman. I identified with Power Rangers. I identified with Ninja Turtles. I identified with masculine content. WWE. I wasn't watching SpongeBob SquarePants like that. It didn't influence me like a Batman or WWE did. These kids came of age and they were watching that type of content. And that's why they're the way they are. They were brainwashed. You know, G.I. Joe, there you go. Masculine content. When I was coming up, it was masculine content. They weren't brainwashing us with SpongeBob SquarePants. When I was coming up, they allowed boys to be boys. They understood that boys were dirty, grimy. They're gonna go out, play, ride their bikes all day until the street lights came on. You know, grab bugs out the ground, throw them at somebody. We're gonna give kids wedgies. They allowed boys to be boys. When SpongeBob came of age, it was the phenomenon. It gave people the beta male identity. So now beta male is the thing. Let's be beta. Let's be beta. Let's be socially awkward. Let's be weird. Let's represent everything that's beta. So I've been saying that for years. Yeah, man, those were the days. I've been saying that for years about SpongeBob. I think SpongeBob SquarePants definitely brainwashed a generation of kids. Absolutely, you know. And you also Dragon Ball Z. There you go. You know, if you ask most kids that were born, let's say, I'm gonna say late '90s to early 2000s, if you ask them what cartoon did they watch more than anything, majority of them are going to say SpongeBob. Did they watch Dragon Ball Z? Did they watch other things? Absolutely. But SpongeBob was on every day. And I remember back in those days, SpongeBob used to come on. It was a block of SpongeBob. They used to play SpongeBob like at least 4 or 5 episodes because it was the main thing on Nickelodeon. That was like the main thing. They used to have like a whole SpongeBob SquarePants block. 5, 6 cartoons back to back to back to back, fresh out of high school. When I got out of school, you got to think when I got out of school, because remember I'm coming from an age of, see, some kids don't remember this. When I was coming up, when we got out of school, Power Rangers was on, Batman was on, all the cartoons were still on when we got out of school. They were on TV. These kids, they came from a generation where they had cable TV. They got home from school, they turned to Nickelodeon. Four hours of SpongeBob, 2 hours of SpongeBob, watching that back to back to back. That beta male content. It's real spill. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Jay Bliss brought that up because I've been saying that for years. I've been saying that for years, bro. What's up, Maverick? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Yeah, man. We just sitting here. We was talking about the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. You know, wanted to know how you guys were feeling. Make sure y'all guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, we was talking about the Jake Paul fight in terms of who won, well, not who won. We know who won. But we're talking about just was it good for boxing? Was it bad for boxing? Are you mad that Mike Tyson got a bag? I'm not mad they got a bag. Um, can you stop asking me why the hat is so small? I don't know, bro. The hat is small. Deal with it. Don't major in the minors. Major in the majors. Don't major in the minors. Major in the majors. You know? Abdul says, "Why is your hat so small? Are you a Jew?" This is not a yarmulke. Jake Paul versus Brock Lesnar. That will never happen. Never in a million years. Abdul, yeah, he's so focused on my hat. He want to know what size my hat is. Like, you know what I mean? What's going on with him, man? Hey, that's all this feminine questions, you know? Women, and you know the crazy thing is, J Biz, that's women do be asking that. They be asking, oh, why you got a hat on? Why you wearing a hat? Why your hat? Women, those are feminine vibes because those women do ask questions like that. Why you got a hat on? Why you know they be asking stuff about your hat, hat this, hat that. Why you wearing a hat? Leave me and my hat alone. First of all, this is not a large hat. This is an all size fits hat. This is not a large hat. This is actually, um, this is like a look. This is it's a strap hat. It's a strap hat. You could adjust. You could adjust the thing on this hat. Like you know what I mean. You know, and it's not tight on. It's not tight. I mean, it's not tight on my head, but it's not like real tight. Like I don't have it like strapped up to the ends. You know what I mean? It's like I have it towards the end here. Yeah, I have it towards the end here. You know? You know? Said I'm strapped up to the T. You're spreading it thin. How am I spreading it thin? I have gray in my beard. So I'm not hiding my grays. I have grays in my beard and grays on my head. I'm not hiding my grays. There's grays in my beard and there's grays in my head. Yeah, man, I'm an older man, and I'm proud of my age. You know, a lot of y'all niggas, y'all not proud of your age. I'm proud of my age, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with having grays. You don't see me dyeing them. You know, if I was really trying to hide them, I would have dyed my beard, and I would have, I'm not hiding my grays. I just like wearing hats, and I'm, got my, I ain't, Yeah, pretty much to hide my braids. Yeah, you're right. My braids are not done. Pretty much that's what it is. I'm not hiding my grays. I'm hiding my braids. Yeah, you're right. I'm definitely not hiding my grays. I'm hiding the braids. My braids are not done. You're right. you know? Nah, I don't have any grays on my body outside of on my head and beard. I haven't reached that age yet. That's a very zesty question, but that's your answer. Um you have that new Jaheim hairstyle. Nah, Jaheim hairline is crazy. My hairline is intact. Look, my hairline is intact. Remember, two fingers. That's how you know. That's how you know your hairline is intact. All it takes is two fingers. If you got to go three, four, that's when you know your joint is back. Two fingers. That's how you know your hairline is intact. My hairline is fine. Cause that's what women try to say. Women try to say, "Oh, you wear a hat because your hairline, yada yada yada." Nah, man. Or you do the two finger test. Boom, right there. If you got to go three, four, you're done. If you on finger three and four, and your line is back, then that's you messed up. All it takes is two fingers. Boom, boom, two fingers. You know? Nah, two fingers, bro. If you gotta use three, four, then your joint is going back. Respectfully, your joint is going back. But that's what women try to say. They always love to say that to men. Oh, your hairline probably going back. That's why you're wearing a hat. Nah, man. You know? You know? Yeah, if you can't do the two fingers, your joint is going back. Yeah, if you can't do the two fingers, your joint is going back, bro. You tell them to take the wig I tell them take off the wig argument over. Women ain't gonna do that. They're not gonna take that wig off, bro. They're not taking the wig off. Yeah, women, they're not. They're very. Women are insecure about their hair and their weight. Those are the two things women get very insecure about. Hair and their weight. If you talk about a woman's weight and her hair, they're gonna get very insecure in that. Oh yeah, the eyelashes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all don't like girls with eyelashes. I like girls with eyelashes. I like girls with eyelashes. I don't mind them. I think that a lot of y'all kind of go too hard on the girls with the eyelash. See, I think this is how I feel, right? Hear me out. I feel like it depends on the girl that is doing it. It's not necessarily that you don't like the eyelash. It depends on the girl. It depends on the girl. You're not gonna tell me that the baddest chick on the planet, let's say Rihanna. You telling me if Rihanna put eyelashes on, you're not gonna smash? Is that what you guys are trying to tell me? If Megan Good put on eyelashes, you're not gonna smash? If Salma Hayek put eyelashes on, you're not gonna smash? It depends on the girl. If the girl is bad, you're not gonna mind the eyelashes. The problem is you see something that you don't like and they have eyelashes on, and then you're not feeling it, Because I feel like I've seen girls that look really good and have the eyelashes on, and they look good with it on. I don't mind the eyelashes. I don't mind. I could tell you some things that I don't like. I don't like bonnets. I don't like when women wear bonnets outside. I hate the bonnets. Chinese slippers. When women wear Chinese slippers. When women wear Timberland boots. I'm not into girls that wear Timberland boots. Uh, I'm from New York, so I'm just saying. Because I know that's not common in like down south and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, women that wear Timberland boots. Um, Let me see. Hmm. Again, I don't mind the eyelashes. It depends on the girl. It depends on the girl. Um, I don't like. I don't like like cheap nails, like the cheap clip on nails or whatever. I don't like that. Those are some things that I don't like. But I don't mind girls with eyelashes. I don't mind it. You know, is because I feel like there's bad girls that could pull it off and they look good with it on. You know. Yeah, I'm not into girls with Timberland boots. I don't like that. I don't want no woman around me wearing Timberland boots. No. No. Absolutely not. Even if she got pretty feet, I still don't want her wearing no. I don't want her wearing no Timberland boots, man. I don't want no woman around me wearing no Timberland boots. Man, y'all going overboard with the eyelashes, bro. If women like long eyelashes, let them wear the eyelashes. I don't see the problem in wearing the long eyelashes. If it makes them feel beautiful, let them wear it. Let them wear it. Y'all are worried about the wrong things. If it makes a woman feel good, if it makes a woman feel comfortable, allow her to feel good and feel comfortable about what makes her feel good. Now I'm talking now this is to the girls that you like. If you see a cute girl and she has those long ass eyelashes on, if it makes her feel good, make her feel good with it on, bro. You know? Somebody says mustaches. No, absolutely not. Now, remember though, if you like Latinas, I like Latina girls. Latina girls are very hairy. So, mustaches, arm hair, Latina girls have that. They have that. Listen, man, Puerto Rican girls, Dominican girls, Mexican girls, Our Salvadorian girls, they're hairy. They have arm hair. Some of them have mustaches. If you like Latinas, you're gonna be dealing with that. I think I haven't met a man that don't like Latinas. I like Latina. I love Latina women. I love them all. I love Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. I love Latina women. Um, they can be hairy. They can be hairy, man. They can definitely be hairy. Yes, arm hair. Yes, Dominican girls, they have arm hair. Yes, very, very much so. What's up, bro? What's up, Beetlejuice? What's up? Yeah, man. Absolutely, very hairy. You know. So you're gonna have to do. I've never dated an Arab girl. I've only dated black and Latina women. I've never dated an Arab girl. I've never dated a white girl. I've never dated an Arab girl. I've never dated none of that. I've only dated black and Latina women. Those are the only women I've ever dated. Those are the only women. I date women that gravitate to me. Black and Latina women gravitate to me. So those are the girls that I. White girls don't like me, and I don't really. I've never really been. Don't get me wrong. There's some beautiful white girls, but they never really gravitated towards me. It's only been black and Latina women. So those are the women that I gravitate to. You know, those are the types of women that I like. Yeah, there's beautiful white women. On you're not gonna get me on here and say that there's not some beautiful white women. There's some beautiful white girls out there, definitely, but they don't really gravitate towards me. You know, it's really just Latina women and black women, and I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at white women. I'm not. I'm not mad at them. It is what it is. You know, you like what you like. You know, I love Latina women. I love them. I love them. I love Latina women. I'm always gonna love Latina women. I'm always gonna love black women. I'm always gonna love Latinas, man. I love them. Beautiful, gorgeous. You know, all women are beautiful, bro. All women are beautiful from all regions. They're all beautiful, bro. You go anywhere on the planet, you're gonna find beautiful women there. There's women beautiful everywhere on the planet, bro. You know. Let me know. Let me know because I see we got men in here. What is the purpose of a woman? Let me see what. Let me see how much you guys know. And we got. I saw. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What's that dude's name? Abdur. I want to hear his answer. Abdur. I want to hear your answer. What is the purpose of a woman? Let's see if you know this. I know we're going off script. This is all scripted, brother. I know we're going off script right now. I know we're going off script, but I want to ask you guys a question. What is the purpose of a woman? Let's see if you guys know this. I know we got men in the building. Uh oh. Abdur, thank you. Abdur has it right. I didn't think Abdur was gonna have the right answer. You're right. I agree. The purpose of a woman is to be a helpmate. That's a fact. A lot of men don't know that. Abdur, a lot of men don't know that. A lot of men think that they supposed to be chasing a woman, letting her go, letting her hop on social media, show off her body, go to this place with her friends. I'm gonna call you later. I'm turning up with my friends tonight. A lot of people think that that's how women are supposed to be. The purpose of a woman is to be a helpmate. Whatever you're doing, whatever your life is, she's supposed to be assisting you in whatever you're doing. That's what the purpose of a woman is. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. Because we live in America, we live in this Western society where people think that, you're supposed to be chasing a woman around and, whatever she's doing, you're supposed to be her assistant or whatever. You're supposed to be holding the phone for her while she take her pics. A lot of people think that. They think that, you're supposed to be chasing women around. A woman is supposed to be your helpmate. Whatever if you're working a job, let's say you're working a corporate job. When you come home from that corporate job, your woman is supposed to be assisting you, helping you, making you come down from that work day, make sure she got that food ready. If you need help with work, you need help with your mindset in work or help with, she's supposed to be a therapist, she's supposed to be a cook, she's supposed to be your assistant, she's supposed to be everything. Her life is supposed to be revolving around your life. But that's not how American men deal with, women in America. We have been brainwashed. We've been brainwashed in America. We think it's supposed to be the opposite. We supposed to put the woman on the pedestal, chase the woman around, be her assistant, clip her toenails. No. Her life is supposed to revolve around you. A lot of men don't know that. Sad. You know? Somebody says, what about a gay husband for a man inside? Come on, bro. You already know that's haram. We're not. I'm joking. I'm joking. Nah, listen, if that's your lifestyle, that's your lifestyle. That's your lifestyle, bro. I'm not knocking nobody for their I'm not knocking nobody for their sexual preferences. We're on YouTube, bro. Live your life, bro. Whoever you want to be with, whoever you want to, if you wanna bounce a hot dog upon your chin, that's your life, man. I'm not here to criticize you, bro. If you want a hot dog with extra mayonnaise, that's your life, bro. I'm not here to, that's your thing, bro. I'm not. It is what it is, man. You want the hot dog with extra mayonnaise? That's you. I'm not knocking you. I'm not gonna knock the hot dog out your hand. Do your thing, bro. I'm not mad at you. Go ahead, man. Do your thing, bro. Jessica says that's a misogynistic statement. We're the same. How is that a misogynistic statement? Break that down, Jessica. Respectfully, break that down, Jessica. This might be a throwaway show anyway. I just came here to show face and talk to the people. Jessica, break that down. Why is that misogynistic? Is that in reference to what I said about women, or is that in reference to what I said about the hot dog? Break that down to me, Jessica. Beam, I hope you're a woman. Please don't tell me I'm cute and you're not a woman. Respectfully, bro. I'm a heterosexual male. I don't want to be called cute by dudes. Respectfully. No disrespect. But, if you're a woman, respect. Thank you. But if you're a man, please don't call me cute. I don't want to be called cute by men. Please, respectfully. Nah, man. What's going on with y'all, bro? My PP hard. Bro, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill. My whole thing is this, Beam, if you really feel like that, then why don't you go out tonight and go cruising? Go cruising for, go find yourself a boyfriend, bro. You on here wasting time with me, trolling me. Go out there and go find yourself a boyfriend, bro. Why you wasting time looking at me? Jessica says you look more mature, not that cute. Jessica, I asked you a question. I didn't ask you if I was cute or not. I asked you a question. You said that statement was misogynistic. Can you break that down? Why do you think that the statement that I said was misogynistic? Can you break that down? Yeah, I didn't ask you if I was cute. I didn't ask you if I was more mature. I was talking to Beam. I wasn't talking to you about that. I was asking you about the misogynistic quote that I made. I want to hear what you thought about that. Why did you thought that was misogynistic? Um, yeah, I wanted to hear about that, bro. Nah, Jessica says I'm not that cute. She said I look more mature. So that wasn't a compliment. She just said I look more mature. That's not really a compliment. But Jessica says we're not your helper. Well, Jessica, let me ask you this, Jessica. Are you do you subscribe? Are you like? Do you subscribe to the Bible? Are you a Christian woman, Jessica? No, no. Let me talk to Jessica alone. I'm not going to be talking to everybody in the chat. I want to talk to Jessica. Jessica, are you a Christian woman? Because if you're not a Christian woman, then maybe it doesn't apply to you. Maybe you have a different level of thinking. I'm talking to the Christian woman. The woman, okay, she says, I was a Christian, not anymore. Okay, then Jessica, then it doesn't apply to you because you have rejected philosophy, you have rejected sound understanding. You no longer subscribe to that understanding. So it doesn't subscribe. It doesn't pertain to you. If it doesn't pertain to you, then listen. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I'm talking to the women that are Christian women, the women that have values, the women that have morals, the women that believe in sound understanding. I'm talking to those women. If you are a woman that have rejected that, then I'm not talking to you respectfully. You know, I'm not talking to you respectfully. If you are a woman that have rejected sound understanding, then it doesn't pertain to you respectfully. You know, you know. What are you, Jessica? Do you have a religious belief? Are you a Muslim woman? Are you do you subscribe to a different religion? What are you? I want to know who I'm talking to here. Who am I talking to here, Jessica? Let me know. Who am I talking to here? Somebody says Jessica is a Muslim. Me, I don't know what that is, but somebody said that they're a Scientologist. Oh, you guys believe in what is that? What's the name? Zeno, Lord Zeno. Oh my goodness, Lord Zeno. Oh my gosh. Jessica says, "Why are you guys still believes in religion? It's 2024." Uh, Jessica, people have been believing in religion for centuries. People have people have been subscribing to religion for centuries. Who are you to question religion? You're probably what? You're a 30, maybe 40-year-old woman. Who are you to come along in the last 30, 40 years and question sound beliefs and sound religion that have been around for centuries? Who are you? What gives you the right? What gives you the authority? You know? Now, listen, everybody has an opinion. You're allowed to have an opinion. But what gives you the right? You're probably a 30, 40-year-old woman. You've only been on this planet for 30, 40 years. Who are you to reject sound philosophy and beliefs and religion that have been around for centuries? Who are you? What gives you the right? Ask yourself that question. You know? Who are you? What gives you the right? Lord Zenu. And what's the test? It's like a Thetan test, right? The Scientology is like a Thetan test. The Thetan test. It's like, oh, how many Thetans does this person have? I'm registering 12 Thetans. Yeah, that religion. Oh my goodness, if that's not a scam, I don't know what to tell you, man. L. Ron Hubbard. L. Ron Hubbard, who was a racist. So anybody who was a Scientologist, you are a racist. L. Ron Hubbard was a racist. I was still talking to Jessica. I wanted to know from Jessica because Jessica said that you guys still believe in religion. It's 2024. I asked her, who are you as a 30? I'm guessing she's 30 to 40 years old. Who are you as a 30, 40-year-old woman to say that you wait? What? Wait, hold on. Jessica just said something. Hold on. Jessica said, "No, Jessica, don't ask me another question. Answer my question, Jessica. Answer my question." Salute to E. Cole. Answer my question, Jessica. I asked you, who are you? We still here? We still here? Are we resumed? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? We back? We back? Let me know. Let me know if y'all still in the building. Let me know if you're still in the building. Yeah, Zeno clipped me. Zeno clipped me. We back. We back. We back. Yeah, who's in the building, man? Who's in the building? Yeah, man, my phone, bro. My phone wasn't charging that whole time, man. Yeah, we back. We back, man. We back. Y'all niggas with this Xenu, man. Lord Xenu. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. Yeah, man. That Lord Xeno shit was crazy. Nah, bro. What was we talking about? I forgot what we was talking about. I was talking to Jessica. I don't know if she's still in here, but I was talking to Jessica about She probably dipped. Let me see. Yeah, is Jessica still in here? Yeah, man. Oh, Jessica says I'm 37. So what? Yeah, okay. Yo, Jessica, this is what I was saying, Jessica. And I'm gonna answer your question about the hold on, let me see something. Cause Jessica did ask me about do you support rights of sexual minorities in women? Do you support rights of sexual minorities in women? I'm gonna get back to that. But yeah, Jessica, what I was saying was as a 37-year-old woman, who are you respectfully? And I'm not trying to disrespect you. Who are you to question philosophy, religion, beliefs, morals that have been here since centuries? So have been here for centuries. That people have lived their lives, people have changed their lives. Who are you to come along in the last 37 years and to question those beliefs? Who are you? Because when people say, we still believe in the Bible in 2024, or we still believe in religion in 2024, that's my question to you. You've been around for 37 years. Respectfully, I got shoes older than you. I got t-shirts older than you. There's people that got mayonnaise in their refrigerators older than you. And here you come along as a 37-year-old woman and to question people's beliefs, sound religion, their morals, what they believe in, what they hold their lives near and dear to. And here you come along, questioning that. What gives you the right? What gives you the right? What gives you the right? Jessica says, it's because my life experiences. It's not only me. There's atheists even before me. But that's what I'm saying. You just said it's your life experiences. Jessica, you're 37 years old. There's people with jars of mayonnaise in their refrigerators older than you. You're 37. It's not like you're a 70-year-old woman with all this life experience and all this wealth of knowledge and you're 30. You're 2 years older than me. Like you expect for me to take what you're saying as some type of profound statement? And I'm saying that with all due respect, Jessica. I'm just saying because people say this, they say, well, why are we believing in religion at this point in our lives? But who are you to question these things? Don't shame because of my name. No, I'm just saying, I'm just questioning, what you're saying, because people say that, but my question back is to who are you to even question religion? Who are you to question these things that people believe in? These things have been around since the dawn of time, you know? But to your question, Jessica says, what? Let me go back to that question. You said something about the sexual rights of minorities. I got to read that again. You guys are still on this Xeno thing, man. Let the Xeno thing go, man. You said, do you support rights of sexual minorities and women? What type of rights? You're talking about what? A right to abort? What are you talking about? Do I support the rights of you said sexual minorities. Are you talking about women of the night? What are you talking about? You got to break that down. You said do you support rights of sexual minorities and women? Are you talking about women of the night like prostitutes, or are you talking about women that are having procedures done in terms of getting terminating pregnancies. What are you talking about? Break that down to me, Jessica. I would like to answer that question. Listen, man. Listen, man. Ain't the reason I'm answering Jessica's questions is because you guys ain't really saying nothing. A lot of y'all not really. Y'all don't really have anything to talk about. Y'all talking about Xenu. One guy over here is flirting with me. I mean, like, you guys ain't talking about nothing. Maybe if you guys said something, Jessica, salute to Jessica. Jessica was the first person to come in here with an intellectual conversational piece. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Don't get mad because I'm focusing on what Jessica's talking about. You guys ain't saying nothing of value to talk about. Maybe if you guys had something, intellectual to say, maybe I could retort. Jessica says abortion rights and homosexual rights to marriage. Okay. Okay, let's break it down. In regards to abortion rights, in regards to abortion rights, these are my thoughts. I'm gonna break these things down. I'm gonna kind of handle the homosexual rights to marriage with kid gloves because I understand the platform we're on. But let's talk about abortion first. I think that when a woman has an abortion, society has failed her, right? Society has failed that woman, and there's a reason. There's a lot of reasons why that woman may be getting terminating her pregnancy. Maybe it could be by way of finances, the economy. Maybe she doesn't feel like the man that she laid down with will be able to provide for her. But I truly believe when a woman has an abortion, society at large has failed her. So maybe we need to stop. Maybe it's not. Maybe the issue is not us. Giving women that right to have that abortion. Maybe what we really need to do is to create an environment or create a world where women could bring life into the world and be able to take care of that life. I am totally against abortion. I'm pro-life. I think that when you think about all of the great minds, the great men and women that have contributed things to society, it breaks my heart to know that all of the young men and women that we've lost due to abortion. Think about all of the people, the babies that were aborted. There was probably a baby that probably could have cured cancer that got aborted. There was probably a baby that was going to write the greatest song in the world that would have made you cry, but we aborted him. There was probably a young woman that would have been the next female president, but we aborted that young girl. I mean, we have to understand the value. We are taking young children's lives. And it's particularly very sentimental to me when it comes to the black community because black people lead in abortion rates. So it's very, sentimental to me. So I am totally against abortion. I am pro-life. I am for you know, women having children. Now listen, people are always gonna bring up the when anytime a woman is being victimized and she's pregnant by way of that, we have to really look at the statistics when it comes to that. The percentage on those things happening are very low. What's more likely to happen is going to be a woman who had consensual sex with a man and is trying to terminate that pregnancy, right? More than likely, that's going to be the woman walking into an abortion clinic. And I feel like in my heart, we need to improve society. We need to make childcare better for women. We need to have, the women that decide to have children, we need to help them. We need to create a society that women feel comfortable bringing in a life in this world. That's what we need to do. So the answer is not, aborting children. It's, creating a society better for women to have children. That's my answer to that. When it comes to your second question, it's you said the rights for I want to handle that with kid gloves. Listen, I'm not of I don't agree with that community. I don't agree with that act. It's your life. It's how you choose to live. But I am not for that. I think that those people of that community, they need to come out of that lifestyle. It's a sinful lifestyle. But we don't hate them. We don't hate them. We don't hate them, and I think they should come out of that lifestyle. That's my answer to your second question. I want to handle that with kid gloves because I don't want to speak any type of you know rhetoric towards that community. With all due respect, but I'm not in agreement with that community. Let's just say that. Jay Biz says, then change the child support laws too. I agree. I think they should change the child support laws. I absolutely think they should. They should change that child. They should change child support laws. They should. But they won't do that. Of course, they won't do that. You know. You know. Wait, why don't you eat the mayo? Older than Jessica. What? What are you talking about? Who? Who? What? You said, why don't you eat the mayo? Older than Jessica. I've dated women older than Jessica. Jessica's 37 years old. I've dated women older than Jessica. What are you talking about? Or are you talking about eat the? Oh man, I'm not even gonna go there, bro. There's nothing wrong with dating or having relations with a girl that is that old. I wouldn't recommend. No, let me get out of it. I don't want to. Let me get out of that convo. Let me get out of that. Let me wiggle out of that. Let me get away. Let me wiggle out of that. Let me wiggle out of that. Um, Older doesn't mean better. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You know, but listen, man. Older women. This is what the reality is with older women. You gotta realize any young man in here, if you're dating an older woman, you gotta realize that that woman is set in her ways. If you're dating an older woman, you have to realize that this woman has she's probably been living on her own for a very long time. So if you think you're gonna come in there and long stroke her and think that you're gonna just run the ship now and listen, ma, you're gonna be on my team now, that's not likely to happen. You're dealing with an older woman that's set in her ways. That's not gonna happen. So that's my advice to you, younger men or women or men my age that are dealing with older women. If you think you're gonna long stroke her down and she's just gonna get on your team and get with your program, that's not likely to happen. She's set in her ways. She's probably been single for a while. She's probably living alone for a while. So and that's really why men kind of go for the younger women because they can kind of get them down with the program, get them on their team, get them, get them on the program. With an older woman, it's a little harder to get her on a program because she's set in her ways. She's been single for a while. She's dealt with a lot of different dudes, took on a lot of different spirits. You know, that's really why a lot of men go for the younger women because with a younger woman, it's a lot more easier to get her on a program. You know. A woman, respectfully, no disrespect to Jessica, but a woman Jessica's age, 35, 36, 37, she's not trying to get down with your program. She's probably dealt with dudes like you, similar to you, you know. She's probably been smashed out before, really lovely. You probably ain't the dude that smashed her out lovely. She could probably think of 5 dudes that probably smashed her out more lovely than you did. Um, she's not gonna bend to your will. She's not gonna bend to you. She's not gonna be submissive to you. She's set in her ways. She's been single for a while. She has experience. Yo, stop asking me about eating mayo. What are you talking? I don't know what you're talking about. Eating mayo, bro. What are you talking about? Come on, what are you talking about, bro? Jessica says, "Don't date, don't marry anyone. I divorced twice." Jessica, you divorced twice? You divorced twice? That's crazy. Did did you make them pay alimony twice? That's the question I want to know, Jessica. Did you make both of those men give you half? Did you make both of those men pay you alimony? Or did you allow those men to go, their way, take what they took allow them to take what they earned and go about their way? That's what I want to know, Jessica. You've been divorced twice. I want to know if you made them pay alimony twice. This will really tell me what type of woman you are, Jessica. I don't like to disclose more. By that answer, I already know. I'll leave it alone, though. I'll leave it alone, Jessica. Out of respect for you, I'll leave it alone. But by that answer, I know the answer. But I respect you, Jessica. I'm not gonna pry anymore. I won't pry on that. Out of respect. Yeah, man. How many people we got in here? 16. Okay. Now leave Jessica alone. Don't leave it alone. Let's not pry on that. She's right. You don't got to disclose anymore. Let her be, bro. Yeah, but depending on her answer that she was going to give, that was going to let me know what the type of woman she really is. Now listen, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Now I have no knowledge of what Jessica did or did not do, but let me tell you something. For a woman, no, let me leave it alone. Let me leave. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Cause I respect Jessica. Jessica is in here. She has great conversational pieces. I want to have. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's check. Let's change the subject. Cause she says she don't want to disclose. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. Um, Let me see. Oh, what's up, E Cole in the building? What's up, E Cole? What's good? What's good, bro? Let me see. But yeah, man. In terms of like I said, with women older, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Like for younger men, and I know we're going off topic, but for younger men, I think that you should. You could smash older women. You could chill with them. You know, get cool with them, maybe get little perks from them and stuff like that. But to marry an older woman, to get in a relationship with an older woman, and I'm talking about a woman that is like, you know, 10 years your senior, maybe 8, 9 years you're single, like a woman that's vastly older than you, not a girl that's like 2, 3 years older than you. That's nothing. I'm talking about a girl that's, you know, way older than you, maybe like 9 years. For you to be wifing her, that's stupid, bro. Don't wife no girl that's vastly older than you, bro. Don't do that. Go find yourself a girl that you could work with, that's agreeable, that's gonna get down with your program. Older women are not gonna get down with your program because they've had life experiences already. They've already dealt with the nigga that ain't shit. They've already dealt with the dude that was stroking them, long dicking them down, and was going in their purse and they was trifling and stuff. They've dealt with these type of relationships before. So when you come in there and now you're being a simp, she's not gonna register with that. She's gonna be, she's probably gonna think you're trying to save her. Go find yourself a woman that's of a decent age, that's agreeable, that wants to get down with your program. That's the best thing to do. You don't want to deal with these older women. If you want to smash them out, cool. You want to go over there, drink some cheap wine, you know, blow her back out. That's your prerogative. But cuffing her, wifing her, I don't think any young man should be doing that. Don't do that, bro. You're gonna ruin your life. You know. Jay Biz says young men stay single, get your money up. I disagree with that. I think that young men, you listen. You're gonna need a woman in your life, bro. You're gonna need a woman in your life. It's nothing wrong with you know, um, getting your business together, getting your money up, prioritizing yourself. That should be the number one thing. I agree with that. But you're gonna need a woman in your life. You need a woman in your life, bro. You need a woman in your life. You need a good woman in your life. There's nothing wrong with that. We got to stop, making that like that's not a good thing. Like it's a good thing to have a woman in your life. It's a good thing to have, that in your life, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing, but there's also nothing wrong with prioritizing yourself. But there's nothing wrong with having a good woman in your life. We got to stop making that like that's not a good thing. Get your money up, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, listen, your money ain't gonna keep you. Your money ain't gonna keep you warm at night. Your money ain't gonna, your money ain't gonna, help you with your. Well, listen, your money ain't your money ain't gonna toot that ass up when you're giving back shots. All right, what you gonna do? You're gonna put all your money on your bed and you're gonna you're gonna give your money back shots, man. Come on, like you're gonna need that woman touch. You're gonna need that feminine touch to help you with your problems, to lay down in bed, talk about your issues and things you're dealing with. And you're gonna need that in your life, bro. You're gonna need that. There's nothing wrong with that. um I have no kids. I don't have any kids. I have no kids. I want kids, but I have no kids at the moment. Maybe I'm just too selfish. Maybe I just prioritize my. Because I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I want kids, but there's a certain freedom that you have when you don't have kids, man. There's a certain freedom. Like I see it with my friends now. There's certain things that my friends can't do. My friends can't just get up. My friends that have kids, right? My friends that have kids, they can't just get up one day and say, you know what? I'm gonna go to a trip. I'm gonna take a trip to DR for 4 days. They can't do that, and I understand they have kids to take care of. So there's a certain freedom that you have when you don't have these things. And don't get me wrong, I think having kids is a beautiful thing, and I want kids. But there's a certain freedom that you have when you don't have these things, you know, on you. Sometimes as a man, you kind of want to live your life, and But don't get me wrong, there's a flip side to it, because you could also have a longing for that. You could have a longing to have that family, to have that kid. So it's a flip side thing. Yeah, you have the freedom, you have the ability to do what you want and go where you want and be with who you want to be. But you also have that longing for a family, that longing for that family, that nuclear family. So it's a double sided sword. It's a double edged sword. But I do love having the freedom. I do love having the freedom. You know. Jessica says you're basically like me, but preaching the exact opposite. How am I preaching the opposite? How am I preaching the opposite? Jessica, you said that men, because I was speaking to men, you said that men should stay. No, you said that men should not get married. I'm not speaking against that. I'm not speaking. I said that it's a double edged sword. I said that, listen to what I said. I'm going to break it down. I said there's a freedom to not having a marriage, a kid. There's a freedom to it. But it's a double edged sword, because you may get to a point in life where you have a longing for these things. You have a longing for a family. You have a longing for kids. That's not what you said. You said that men should not get married or women should not get married. I never said that. I said it's a double-edged sword. We are preaching two different things. Yeah, we're preaching two different things. Oh, talking against abortion rights, but bro, don't like to have kids. No, that's not what I said. Jessica, you are misrepresenting me. You're misrepresenting me, Jessica. Jessica, I said that I want kids. So what you said is not true. I want kids. But I said that there's a freedom of not having kids. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. It's absolutely not what I said. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with having kids. I don't think there's nothing wrong with having kids. I think that having kids is a beautiful thing, you know? It's a circle of life, you know? I want kids. I want kids. I don't have kids, but I want kids. Um, Abdura says they spend money on the dumbest stuff. A woman can make 110K yearly and still find a way to end up broke with no savings, living check to check. I've experienced this with a MTA bus driver broad. Well, women are vanity driven. Women are vanity driven. They're all into themselves. I gotta have the red bottoms. I gotta have the new dress. Gotta get my makeup done. Gotta get my hair done. Gotta get my nails done. Vanity driven. Vanity. Vanity. All into themselves. Constantly in the mirror. Constantly in the phone taking the selfie. Vanity. Vanity driven. You know? So that's the reason why. Women are vanity driven. You know? Yeah, man. All women are vanity driven, Jessica. All women. It's in their nature. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's in their nature. Just like men. Men have their nature as well. Women have their nature. Men have their nature. And you know, being vanity driven is a feminine trait. You know? There's negative female traits, there's positive female traits. There's negative male traits, there's positive male traits. And I think that being vanity driven is a negative trait. Women do possess it. All women also possess. Jessica, will you agree to this? Let's see how honest Jessica is. Jessica, will you admit every woman has the bitch gene? Will you admit that right now? I want to know. Let me hit the bell on that. Hold on. Let me hit the bell on that. Jessica, will you admit every woman on the planet has the bitch gene? Every woman has the capability to be a bitch. Will you admit that? Every woman has the ability. It's in their nature. It's in their nature. They can't help it. They can't help it. They can't help. It's in their nature, you know? Every woman has that in her nature. You know? Some worse than others. Some can control it better than others. Some women could, tap into that rage better than other women. Some women know how to suppress it. Some women know how to, calm down, relax. Don't be such a bitch right now. But every woman has that ability, that bitch gene. Yeah, I would agree. Men have that too. I never said that men didn't have it. You know, men have it too. Yeah, men. There's men that have that. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You know, I sound like the Arby's guy. Arby's is disgusting. That's the most disgusting food on the planet. Um, Arby's is that's like dumpster food. That's like the type of food. They do have good fries though. Their fries are pretty good, but everything else is disgusting on that menu. Anybody ever had that? Didn't they have like some type of they had some type of burger. I think it was like the Krabby Patty burger, or was that another? They had some type of burger. It was nasty. Their food is nasty. Jessica says, "Don't be misogynistic." That's not misogynistic, Jessica. It's in a woman's nature. It's in their nature. It's in a woman's nature, and it's fine. There's negative things in men's nature as well. You know, we all have, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, we all have things in our nature that we're genetically disposed of being. It's fine. And every woman has that ability. Every woman, it's not about being misogynistic. It's not about being, it's not about that. It's just it's in our nature as humans. It's in our nature. It's not about being misogynistic. Yeah, it's in our nature as humans. I'm not trying to be misogynistic. I'm truly not. It's in our nature, bro. It's just what we are. It's what we are as humans. Oh, you're from Long Beach, California? Cool, bro. Have you ever been to Long Beach, New York? There's a Long Beach, New York. There's a Long Beach, California. There's a Long Beach, New York. Yeah, that's not misogynistic. It's not being. It's in our nature, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm from Long Island. I'm from the beautiful suburbs of Long Island. And I'm proud to tell people where I'm from because there's people from Long Island. They try to tell people, oh, I'm from Queens. I'm from Brooklyn. I don't tell people. I tell people I'm from the beautiful suburbs of Long Island. Okay, that's what I tell people. You know. Oh, really? You used to live in Bellport? Oh, wow. So you know about this Long Island life, man. You live out in Bellport. That's not too far from where I'm from, bro. You know about this Long Island life, man. Oh, Island Park. You used to hang out at Island Park? Okay. So y'all been out here before, okay. Oh, you got kicked out. Why'd you get kicked out of the high school, Abdur? Why'd you get kicked out of the high school? I used to work in Island Park too. That's crazy. Oh, Inwood, okay. Used to work out Inwood. It's like it's kind of ghetto over there, isn't it? In Inwood, isn't it kind? Isn't it kind of ghetto over there? It's kind of ghetto over there. It's kind of ghetto in Inwood, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. That's why I said it's kind of ghetto over there. Said it's not too far from Far Rock. That's crazy. Any of y'all? How have any of y'all ever been to Jones Beach? Jones Beach. I see a lot of people calling out Long Island stuff. Anybody ever been to Long Beach? Anybody ever been to? I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna call out some places. Anybody ever been to Jones Beach? How about Nautica Mall? Anybody ever been to Nautica Mall in Freeport? Nautica Mall. Nautica Mall. Anybody ever been to Nautica Mall? Hell yeah, okay, all right. Just want to know. let me see how old you guys are. Let me see. Have you ever been to the? Because I'm guessing a lot of y'all are not black. Have any of y'all ever been? I'm gonna find out how old you guys are. Have any of y'all ever been to Greek Fest in Roosevelt? Have any of y'all ever been to Greek Fest in Roosevelt? E. Cole says Jones Beach is overrated. It is. It is overrated. It is overrated. It's an overrated beach. But you can't deny that it's not a legendary beach. It's a legendary beach. It is overrated, but it's legendary though, because a lot of legendary stuff went down there. Like a lot of legendary stuff went down there. So it's a legendary beach, but it is overrated. I haven't been in years. I'd rather go to Long Beach, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'd rather go to Long Beach. I'm more of a Long Beach goer because it's quiet, a lot of white folk. Yeah, I'm more of a Long Beach type of guy. Yeah. Jones Beach is overrated. I agree, but it's don't get me wrong though. It was a lot of it was a lot of legendary nights over there. A lot of legendary nights over there. Latin night, a lot of great concerts. Concerts used to happen there. A lot of legendary stuff used to go down to Jones Beach. Eco says Rockaway Beach. That ghetto ass beach. They shooting the dolphins in the water over there. They shooting the dolphins and the crabs in the water in Rockaway Beach. They shooting the dolphins in the water. That ghetto ass beach. Nah, yeah, nah. I mean, I mean, Rockaway Beach, Rockaway. No, don't get me wrong. It's been some legendary nights on Rockaway Beach. I'd rather Coney, yeah, Rockaway Beach and Coney, yeah, Coney definitely, Coney definitely, Coney. Coney is always a great place to go. Coney definitely. I'd put Coney over Jones Beach and any other beach in New York. I'd put Coney over all of them. Coney is definitely the place to go. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, you got it. I don't have the thing on tonight. Salute to HM. Salute to HM. Salute to HM. Yeah, man. Yeah, Coney is always the place to go. I ain't gonna lie. Coney, I put Coney over all any other beach. Coney is definitely the place to go. I'm gonna be honest with you though. New York, New York is trash in the summer. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm done with New York. I'm like, don't get me wrong. New York has had some legendary summers. Don't get me wrong. But New York has had some legendary summers. Do not get me wrong. New York has always been a great place to be in the summer. But I'm gonna be honest with you. New York is trash. This ain't the place to be no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you start going to these other places, these other countries, these other states, you start realizing New York is not the place to be. It is not. It is not the place to be, bro. I had all the best times I had this summer was not in New York, bro. I had to get my passport and get out of here, man. The best times I had this year was out of this country. Yeah, man, this ain't the place. New York ain't the place to be no more. It ain't fun out here like it used to be. It used to be fun in New York. It ain't fun no more. It's not fun. You know, the women are overly aggressive and not feminine aggressive. See, there's a difference. There's a difference. There's feminine aggressive and there's masculine aggressive. Women in New York are masculine aggressive. They're masculine aggressive. You know? Women in New York are masculine aggressive. They're not feminine aggressive. If you go down south, the women are feminine aggressive. You go to certain countries, they're feminine aggressive. Women in New York are masculine aggressive. That's not a turn on, bro. That's not a turn on. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I recommend every young man get your passport. Every young man get your passport, bro. You don't know what you're missing. I'm telling you. Cause like literally, listen, hear me out. I speak to young men all the time, and I be telling them like, cause a lot of young men, a lot of them are dealing with like women troubles, and trying to get over a girl, or maybe they're going through a dry spell, whatever it may be, right? And I be telling them, dog, you have to get out of your environment. See what you're in. I tell young men, I'll be like, yo, see what's happening to you right now. You're in an environment and you're comfortable in that environment. You're comfortable with, you know, being in this dry spell. You're comfortable with not meeting the type of girl that you want to meet. You're in this funk. You have to remove yourself from this environment and go somewhere else where you're going to see different types of women, because the women that are in your environment, they're not like women in other places. The women in New York are not like the women in in Miami. The women in Miami are not like the women in Cali, or the women in Atlanta, or the women in Richmond, Virginia, or the women in Charlotte, North Carolina, or the women in Mexico, or the women in Colombia, or the women in all these different places. Right? You gotta get out of your environment, bro. You gotta get out your environment. You gotta get out of that funk. You gotta get out of that dry spell. And you gotta like go somewhere else, experience different things, different women, different mindsets. You got to get out of that environment, bro. I'm telling you, yeah, you got to. Like, I tell every young man, get your passport, bro. Get your passport and experience something else, bro. Because whatever you're dealing with in your environment, like that's probably what's getting you in this funk and making you feel like that. You need to get away. Get away for a little bit, clear your mind, meet girls in different places, talk to them, vibe with them, go out with them, have a nice little night out, chill, go to the spots, you know, have a good time, come back, clear your mind, get back in the groove, bro. Yeah, man, get that passport, bro. Get that passport. Get that passport and get out that environment, bro. Get out that environment. The environment is no good. E. Cole says, what about feminists aggressive? Well, feminists are anti men. Most feminists are anti men. So, most feminists, they're not even, really they're not receptive to men. They're not trying to hear dudes try to spit game to them or catcall them. They're feminists. You know, most women, most women are feminists. Most women are feminists, or they align with a feminist ideology. Most women are feminists. But there's some women that are extreme feminists, like radical feminists. But most women are feminists, but there's radicalized feminists. Those are the types of women you want to stay away from. You want to stay clear away from. But yeah, feminists, I would say stay away from feminists, bro. Any woman that's a radicalized feminist, stay away from her. Any woman that has like really strong feminist beliefs, stay away from her. You're not going to be able to build anything with her. You're not going to be able to build anything with her without her pegging you from the back. That's a fact. That's a fact right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. B4, yeah, definitely B4 type of B4 type of energy. Definitely. Definitely. You know? Definitely B4 type of energy. Oh, 4B. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for correcting us. Ava 2. Ava 2. Thank you, Ava 2. Yeah, it's 4B. Thank you. It's definitely 4B. Yeah, definitely 4B. Thank you for correcting. Yeah, man. Yeah, I would tell any man to stay away from any feminists, any radicalized, because all women are feminists, but stay away from any radicalized feminist. Stay away from them. There's no saving grace for them. Any woman that's a radicalized feminist, Stay away from her, bro. Let her just, go on with her life with her cats and, let her do her thing, bro. Just leave her alone, bro. Uh, IDGAF says good night. Good night to you, bro. J Biz says, what is 4B? 4B is a radicalized feminist movement that is denying men access to the four principles that men want from women. What is the four principles? Men want to date women. They want to have relations with women. They want to have children and they want to marry. This is a radicalized feminist movement that is denying men those four rights. That's what the 4B movement is. Yeah, it's a movement to deny men those four rights because women are feeling devalued. Yeah. Pretty much, that's what the 4B movement is. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is with the 4B, the 4Bs. My friend, my friend who's my friend who's kind of racist. He's a black man though. He was disrespecting this black girl, dark skinned sister. He called her the. It wasn't the 4Bs. It was the 3Bs. He said, "Yeah, she's a 3B," and I was like, "What's a 3B?" She's big black burnt bitch. Wait, big black burnt. Oh, that was a 4B. Yeah, he said, "Oh, she's a 4B. She's a big black burnt bitch," which was messed up. Just because she was a dark skinned girl, that was kind of messed up. This is a throwaway show, so I'm just talking, right? I'm probably gonna delete this show. I've been cursing and talking crazy. I'm probably gonna delete this show. Yeah, but that was messed up when he said that. Of course, of course they're gonna get cheated on. Let me ask y'all this. And I'm very inquisitive. Who do y'all think cheat more, men or women? Who cheats more, men or women? My 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 guess or my side of the argument, I'm gonna say women. J Biz says women too. There you go. Women, okay. Somebody said both, okay. Yeah, I love dark skinned women too. That was my friend who said that. I didn't say that. I love dark skinned women. Yeah, my friend said that. I never said that. Who cheats more, men or women? I say women. Women cheat way more than men. It's not even close. Women have the ability to cheat more than men. And what women don't realize is what women don't realize on why they cheat more and why they don't realize that a lot of things could be recognized as cheating. It's indicative of the person you're a partner with, whoever you're in a relationship. It's indicative of them if you're cheating. So if you spending more time with someone or entertaining someone's conversational piece in a flirtatious way, that could be deemed as cheating. Now, when I break it down to why women cheat more, you got to think these women get very fresh on the workplace, very fresh on the workplace. Any woman that has a job and she's an attractive woman, she gets very fresh on the workplace. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen women that are married. I've seen women that are in relationships. I've seen baby mamas. They get very fresh in the workplace. You know, they allow, and a lot of them be having work hubbies, men that simp on them on the job that, just all in their face, they grabbing dinner with them, and not, no, grabbing lunch with them. Yeah, the work husbands, exactly. That could be deemed as cheating, you know? That could be deemed as cheating. You entertaining a man at a job, you going on lunch with him, you having a work hubby, that could be deemed as cheating. That's cheating. How about this? You having DM messages from different men in your phone, right? You may not be talking back to them, but you're not deleting them. That could be deemed as cheating. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I ain't been cheat like a girl coming to you. I ain't been cheat. Look at my phone. There's dudes in my phone. I'm not writing them back. Okay, that's great. You're not writing them back. I respect that. But why haven't you deleted the message? Why is the message still in your phone? Why haven't you deleted it? Why haven't you blocked that person that's messaging you? Are you leaving the opportunity? Are you leaving the option open for you to talk to them? All of these things could be deemed as cheating. So yes, women cheat more than men. Yeah. Salute to East B. Salute to East B. Says new sub. Thank you for this new sub. Thank you for the sub, bro. Yeah, man. Exactly. East B says there are thoughts and actions that will lead to cheating. That's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact. You know? That to me, when a woman comes to you and she shows you, let's say she's showing you messages of dudes texting her, or not texting her, but direct messages, her getting direct messages from dudes, that means nothing to me. Why isn't that dude that wrote you, why isn't he blocked? Why do you still have the message there? You know? Abdura says, "Word, I just subbed too. Thank you for the sub, Abdura. Thank you for the sub." Yeah, man, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. These women, they cheat more. See, the thing what you gotta watch with women. These are the things you gotta watch with women. You gotta watch how they leave opportunities open for men. You gotta watch the niggas around your girl. You gotta watch the dudes that she are claiming, oh, they're just friends. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch for the little zesty nigga that she's probably telling you he's gay. And he's just gay. He don't like girl. You gotta watch for that nigga too. You definitely gotta watch the niggas at the job. You gotta watch the niggas at the job. The niggas at the job, I'll put them at the top of the list. The niggas at the job. The niggas at the job and the gym trainers. Those are always gonna be the niggas at the top of the list. Niggas at the job, gym trainers. Those are the niggas at the top of the list. That's a fact right there. Those are the people that you have to watch out for. Those are the ones that are always, And of course, if a woman tells you that she has a male best friend, that's another nigga you gotta watch out for. Yeah, bro. You listen, bro. Any of those types of men, you gotta watch out for those types of men. Gym trainers, male best friends, work hubbies. Those are the men that you gotta watch out for. The male hairstylist too. Yes, 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 man. Absolutely. Women will leave opportunities open for men. Like let me explain how women operate too. You know, it'll go like this. This is how it'll go. You guys will be in a good relationship. Things are going well, right? At some point in your relationship, let me show you how it goes. At some point in your relationship, she will start to feel you have deserted her in some way. Let's say you haven't been spending enough time. You haven't been calling her more. You haven't been texting her like you used to. You haven't been showing her that type of affection that you've used to been doing. So by way of you doing this, she starts to feel that, something's different with you. I don't feel love. Why aren't you like how you used to be with me? That's when the work hubby, the gym trainer, all of these different types of dudes. That's when they'll sneak in. That's when they're, oh, what's going on with you? Everything going on, everything good at the house, everything good with your boyfriend. And she'll probably confide in him. She'll probably say, yeah, everything's all right, it could be better, but it's all right. My boyfriend ain't really, he's acting kind of weird or what, I don't know. And you already know it's gonna be niggas in her ear, women in her ear, women in her ear. Let me say that again. Women in her ear. Women telling her, "Oh, what's your boyfriend do? What's your husband do? He probably cheating on, you got to watch out for the women too. That's another thing. You got to watch out for the women too, because the women, they've been putting bugs in women's ears. They put bugs in other women's ears to, sow seeds of untrust in your girl. So you got to watch out for the women too. Yeah, man. And then, your girl will feel unloved. And then, that'll be the point in time where she'll start looking at that dude at work. You know? One night your girl talking about, oh, I'm working late today. I'm working late. Working late? You ain't never work late. Bitch, you work at fucking McDonald's. What you talking about you're working late? All they want you to do is keep the drinks cold. What you mean you're working late? Oh, I'm working late. I'm working late. I'm working late today. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back. That'll be the time where she'll cheat on you. I'm working late. I got things. I'm with the homegirls tonight. Me and the homegirls. It's so and so birthday. I'm going to go chill with her tonight. That'll be when she'll cheat on you. You know? And it all comes by way of just because of you not calling her one day or you not texting her like you used to. You could be busy. You got other things on your plate. Maybe you're thinking. You got things on your plate. You got things that you're doing. But it's just that one little thing. And it's been going on for a couple of weeks. And now she feels like, things are different now. Oh, I've been through some bull. I've been through some BS. I've been through some BS. Oh, man. I've been through some BS. Absolutely. I've been through some. We've all been through some BS, bro. We've all been there. We've all been there, bro. Yeah, we've all been through some BS, bro. I think every man at this point, if you're my age, you've been through some BS with women before. We've all been there. I'm not telling you nothing that you haven't heard or seen before. Oh man, what time is it, bro? Because I've been on here for a hot minute. I'm probably gonna delete this show because I was cursing a lot. What time is it? What time is it? In oh, it's 1:43. Yeah, yeah. Listen, guys. Yeah, it's 1:43. Listen, we're gonna close it out. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. We're gonna have more topics. We're gonna have more of a polished show maybe tomorrow. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. Somebody says women hate peace and boredom. They need drama and excitement. Yeah, man, that's a fact. Women love. Well, somebody said it before. Dope, dick, and dynamite. I could break that down. Dope, dick, and dynamite. That's what women want. Dope, dick, and dynamite. Dope is the ecstasy. That's the love making. That's the sex, right? And it could be love because love is is a feeling. It's a feeling of euphoria. So that's the dope. Dick is the loving. Dick is the satisfaction. The love making and the satisfaction. The dynamite is the drama. It's the drama. It's the drama. The soap opera moment. All women want is dope, dick, and dynamite. That's all they want. Dope, dick, and dynamite. It's a fact. That's a fact, man. Dope dick and dynamite. Yeah, man. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Tomorrow we're gonna have a more polished show tomorrow. I'm gonna be on the computer. Probably gonna break down the topic, talk about some things, break some things down. Y'all guys have a lovely night, a good night. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in another video, yo. We out. Toodles. Have a good night, man.